Okay, so this is the filter change. It's a little more problematic for a couple of reasons. You have to shut the water off for one thing, working under the sink for another thing. You can't see through the filter housing is the worst thing. And filters itself's $30. That's another thing. Also, it's different. It's not the same on each end, so you got to get the put it in correct. Let's prepare our area. We're going to get it light, clear some stuff out of here. Actually, okay. So one thing I forgot to mention is have to catch the water on this one a little more diligently. But it's good to get under here once in a while, make sure everything's dry. And I've got just a little, it's a little bit damp here. Just a little, it feels like soap, dried up soap. And so I tightened this, and I need to kind of keep a little better eye on it, where it's coming from. Okay, so I'm going to shut off the water. I'll just shut, this is the feed, but I don't think I'm going to mess with this here. I'll just shut the whole thing off. There. So, now, see, I did it last November 2013. It's now July, so it's more than a year, so it's ready to change. Got my wrench here. Both these wrenches are the same. And when you do this, I have to hold this. This isn't really solidly attached. Of course, there's nothing solidly attached to anyway. So, let's see. This is the right one. Actually, neither of these. Okay, so I found the wrench. It looks pretty similar, but it's not exactly the same. It was in the under the sink here, which is a good place to keep it. There. So now I'm going to have to use both hands and hold the top and the bottom. It was very tight. As I recall, I have to put this on pretty darn tight or it'll leak. In contrast to the other one, you don't see any brown stuff. See, that other one gets all the brown stuff. Kind of amazing. So I cleaned it out, and it always recommends you wipe it out, although there's really nothing in there. And this O-ring here is deteriorating. That's what that blue is. Well, it's definitely know that goes up because there's that hole. The other side doesn't have a hole. That hole goes up because there's no way for it to go anywhere down there. There's no. So you put it in this way, and see, it tends to sit in the center, but you have to you see, if you put it in like that, it would be off. You have to hold it so it's standing up like that. Of course, that thing's going to drop into there, so you can kind of know if you got it right early on, or at least mostly right. Yeah, so right here, it wouldn't be, I would know. But, so it's okay, because it's screwing in. Now is where I've got to tighten it. Sometimes I put Vaseline on those threads, but I didn't do it this time. I don't know. I don't know whether it's good or not, really. Okay, so I got it snug with the wrench. I put the wrench on it, and I didn't clamp it real tight. I think if it leaks, I might take it up, put Vaseline on it. We'll see. Let's see if it's going to leak. Let's open this up initially. See, this slow. Yeah, it's gonna leak like a sieve. Oh, was that a leak or was that a release? It might have a device to. Oh yeah, there's a device to release air. I didn't even know that was there. Release all the air. Those are risky. Notice this here slows the flow. This isn't all the way open. Because I don't want it shooting out of there too darn fast. So actually, at the moment, it doesn't appear to be leaking. Let's see if I shut this off, what happens. Well, looks like it. Is it leaking? Tell you, this is really the thing about plumbing. So I dried it off. Dry it off, and see it's leaking. In fact, looks like it's, no, that's the pattern. Is it leaking? Maybe not. I guess I'll just leave it sit for a minute without that pan and see what happens. No, it doesn't appear to be leaking. Amazing.